Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from March 20th to the 26th, 2023. Gemini, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Money and career, March 20th to the 26th for the sign of Gemini. Taking a breather, take a moment. Let's see what's happening here, Gemini. Yes, you're moving into calmer waters. It seems like you're in transition. You might be between two jobs. You might be between two career situations. But it's most of all understanding to take a break, take a moment. You're moving into calmer energies. You might have had them, let's pull some more cards, but I mean, you might have had a difficult situation in your job, or a difficult situation in your business, or in, overall tiring conflict. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let's see what cards are coming in. You're growing into something else. You're letting go. Ooh, these cards are falling on the floor. Yes, you've accomplished something tiring. So I think that this is a moment where you're realizing the efforts you made, everything you did to make this happen, everything you did maybe to get this job, or to pull this idea together, or to pull this business together, or to make this idea happen, or this project, whatever it is. You are reaching your goal. You've accomplished what you came here for, right? Let me just pick up the cards that are on the floor. Give me one moment. Okay. And I feel like it was an effort. It was tricky. It was not easy. So whatever it is that you have accomplished is successful, or came here. When I say came here, whatever it is that you have, wanted to accomplish, or wanted to build, or wanted to create, it is successful, but it is not without effort with the Four of Swords. So I feel like you want to take a moment to realize what you did. Take a moment to appreciate everything that you built, everything that you brought to the table, how you were able to bring this all together, whatever it is. It can be a project that you started that's finally coming together, or the end of a project. It's almost like building a building. Not the first time I'm saying that, but it's almost like you had to, find finances for your business or for your project, to develop your music. I don't know why I'm hearing that. To produce your music, to produce an album, to get yourself out there. You did it. You made it happen. Bravo to you. Something like that. Or this is, something you wanted to accomplish, starting your business. You're pulling it together. It's happening. You're finally opening your business. You're finally putting that book out. You finally got that job, right, with the world. And it feels like there was a lot of competition there. If you were trying to get that job, or you're trying to get something up and running. Maybe you're part of a project within a company. Maybe you're part of a team within a company, and it has been stressful, a lot of competition. It's almost like you had to bid for something. Your team had to bid for something and you won the bid, something like that, right? And now you can start and develop something, and you have the monies for it, you have the finances for it, and you can start building upon that. The achievement and the completion of something. Or maybe you finished the project and you've accomplished that. That's the way it feels, full circle. It can be a graduation. You've graduated full circle, right? But it has been tough. It has been competitive, and but you made it happen. You've achieved your aspirations, or a dream, or a fulfillment, or a goal. Take it as it resonates, or an idea. And it's, yeah, it's like really finally accomplished your purpose. Everything coming together. So celebrate your achievement, and reflect on your journey. Reflect on how all this worked with the world, right? That you're now stronger. You're now more experienced. Don't rush into the next big project. You have the Four of Swords. Take a moment, celebrate this completion, and just, this is setting you up for success no matter what for the next challenge. So take a moment. You can be traveling. It's possible. But no matter what, you're growing. And I think you're also healing moments of difficulties, healing moments of challenges. Now you can grow into the next step, grow into your next challenge, maybe grow into your next job, whatever it is. It's something that you have manifested. This is a job you wanted, or a project you wanted to develop, or, you know, a business you wanted to start, or that diploma you want, that you're graduating, or that school you're getting in, whatever it is, it's successful. Good for you, Gemini. But yeah, it has been anxiety plus. You've had regrets, but don't have regrets, Gemini, right? I just think that this Five of Cups and this Nine of Swords is just the reflection. Let me just pull these down a little bit. It's just the reflection of the difficulties, the stressful moments, the competition. It was not easy, but I don't think anything is easy right now, right? Especially when we are ambitious and we're creative, and we have the drive to, you know, make things happen these days. It is beautiful to be creative. It is beautiful to put yourself out there and make things happen, develop a business. My, oh my, anybody that puts themselves out there today to develop a new business, bravo to you. To get that diploma, bravo to you. To get that job, bravo to you. To, you know, pull a team together to start something, bravo to you. Because it is not easy. But you have done that. And if you're not, and you're still in that stressful moment, or, you know, that you feel, you know, oh, is this going to ever happen? Is this ever going to happen? This is difficult. A lot going on, a lot of decisions, a lot of competition, a lot of stress, because maybe you're not the only one out there doing that. And maybe there's a lot of competition to get that job, or maybe there's a lot of competition to get that promotion, or a lot of competition to, you know, just get finances to develop this project business. It will be different for each and every one of you, but bravo to you. The World and the Magician, time to move forward. It is successful, beautiful, beautiful. It's almost like, yeah, it's the finish line, and you won the race, and it was difficult, but you're crossing the finish line. Wow. Comment down below, Gemini. Let me know what this is all about. Because it's really a big effort, and you're doing it. Yes, confident, beautiful. Can be with an Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but you're creative, you're confident, and you're making this happen. And you have the desire, the drive to build this business, the drive to start this thing that you're doing, whatever it is. Yes, this thing. There you go, Nine of Cups. This is your wish. This is your goal. This is what you came here for, right? You're making it happen. So is it that job? Is it that business you're starting? Is it your talent you're putting out there, and you're You're showing the world who you are, whether it be a book, an album, or anything, you know, very artistic. Uh, it feels, are you an architect or working or a builder and you're working on a building? It really feels like that. It feels like it's almost like you've been working either on blueprints or your worker, whatever core of, you know, of core you're working with, because there's so many different professions and fields within construction. I wouldn't even know how to name them all, but it feels like that. Job well accomplished. That's, you know, reaching the finish line, having to prove yourself. But it doesn't have to be architect. It doesn't have to be builder, but maybe that's just for one person. But whatever this project is, whatever this business is, this idea, it is such an accomplishment for you because it is what you came here for. This is what you've manifested. This is your dream, what you've been wanting to do, whether it's the promotion or the diploma from that school or getting into that school or starting that new project as a retiree. I always say, and pulling it all together and having that beautiful satisfaction to be able to do that. I really feel that these readings, I always say, are not for a specific age range. These readings are for all, for anyone that connects, from someone that's still in school to a retiree that wants to, you know, build a business or build a project or still involved in all kinds of things, and everybody in between. If it's, you know, if you resonate, you resonate. And yeah, here you have the Nine of Wands, having to prove. So competitive. It feels so competitive. Comment down below. Let me know what this is all about. You're probably in a competitive field. Maybe it's finances, right? Whatever it is, it's yeah, it feels very stressful and very competitive. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what your field is. And if you don't want to comment and you don't wish to share your life on these platforms, which I completely understand, I always say that, just put a heart down below if you connected with these energies. All right, and you have the Ace of Swords. Clarity, 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 right? Clarity to work on this idea, clarity how to pull it together, clarity on the people you're working with, clarity on the finances, although we don't have many pentacles here, but clarity on this idea, even though it sometimes is keeping you up at night, right? It's clear the direction you're taking. It's clear the decisions you're making and how this is going to happen, how you're going to grow this business, or how you're going to develop this idea or develop your talent, or, you know, push forward in your career after getting that diploma, and how you're going to develop your career. Whatever it is, it's time to push forward. You have all the resources now. You have the knowledge. You have the capacity to push forward with this magician. Time to push forward. But it feels like such a powerful and gigantic project, whatever it is, right? Whether it's you finally got that job that you really wanted, that can be it, right? Or you finally have opened that business, or you finally got that diploma, right? That's the way it feels. You finally finished this gigantic project of yours. That's the way it feels. It feels monumental almost. Yes, pushing forward. You could also be finally getting the green light go on a creative project, right? If you were waiting for finances or waiting for logistics or waiting for that partnership, waiting for the connections to, you know, to push it forward and make it all happen. Here we are. Here we are. Yes, it's a new idea. So either you're done with your project, business idea. Take it as it resonates. Diploma, it will be different for each and every one. And you're quickly moving on to a new idea, or this is all the same, but now you can push forward to the next chapter within this business idea. Take it as it resonates. Yes, you're celebrating this powerful moment. You're celebrating bringing it all together, reaching your goal, reaching your purpose, your aspiration. Call it like it is. I think you enjoy the people you work with. I think it's powerful. Yes, you're King of Swords. You are razor sharp, Gemini. Here you are, razor sharp in your words, razor sharp in your approach to this project, to this idea. You are not taking any BS. You are leading the way. You are very clear on how it's all going to happen, or how it all, I think there's still a lot to be done. I think this green light or this goal that you've reached is maybe the first chapter within this situation, right? Business, whatever. Maybe you got the job, or maybe you finally closed the deal and now you have to develop, right? Maybe you finally got that diploma. Now you have to go get that job. Or maybe you finally got the finances. Now you have to start your business, something like that. But it's monumental for you. And look at all these major arcana. Yes, it's different. It's different than what you thought. Maybe that is why it was so stressful. I say was, maybe it is. If you're still in these energies, you understand that it had to be, with all those twists and turns and situations. And, it's really about understanding that this time around, if this is a new job or, a new business or a situation, it's different. It's going to feel different. And it's important with this Hangman, important to understand, to see it from a different angle and be patient. And maybe that's why it was so exhausting, because you were waiting, right? The patience to allow these new energies, or, focusing on new ways of making money, focusing on a new career, or even a new company and new people. It's done differently. People are working differently. And it is the capacity to adapt and allow these new energies to come in and work upon that and work with that. That's what the Hangman is all about. Being patient, but also understanding the changes, and understanding that this time around, it's important to allow things to settle. And it's not a good thing to push forward. And, because I think you've reached the end of that first chapter, if that's what it is, right? Job well done. Beautiful accomplishment. Now surrender to the opportunity to pause and reassess and evaluate where you stand exactly on this path. And then the new is emerging. New job or new next chapter, new energies. So now you can, push on to the next step. It is a long process. Apparently it feels like a big project, like I said, monumental, but it's so worth the wait because it's new. And the Hangman really invites you to pause and surrender to this situation, even if it's different, even if it's monumental, even if it feels different than what you expected, right? Take time out of your routine, take time out of your usual day, to connect with this new way of thinking, with this new way of seeing, with this new way of working. It's coming in. And I think that all your hard work is really proving to be absolutely amazing to shift your career, to shift your thoughts, to be able to work with other people, to be able to work in other ways. It is a powerful change. I think that it's important to allow this new energy to come in. Stay curious, stay open to new. It is powerful. Yes, and here we have not inventing the Chariot. Determined, the willpower you have to absolutely push forward. You're so determined on this. Comment down below, Gemini. Let me know what this is all about, because it's so big. I don't know how to express this feeling I have of something that's so big that you and you're managing this. You are managing this. So maybe you're becoming manager of this big company, or this big group of people. Maybe you're becoming manager and you never thought you were going to be manager. Maybe you're taking on more responsibility in this job and you didn't think that was going to happen. You worked so hard, but you thought, it would never come in. That's the way it feels. And you have that star, which is, really the calm after the challenges, the reprieve after a period of challenges, where you're realizing who you really are beneath, right? What your strength is, and that no matter what the challenge is, you are connected. You're always connected to loving energies, and you're really letting go of that old sense of yourself and have a whole new appreciation of yourself, of the situation, of the energies, and you're entering a much more peaceful phase, filled with calmer energies and more mental stability, less stress, less competition. So this is really a beautiful accomplishment. It's also a significant growth and development in your life, in your career, in your way of working, in your way of manifesting and receiving. You have accomplished so much that you have really opened the gateways to manifesting this beautiful idea or project or business of yours. Wow, it is so powerful, Gemini. So powerful. And you have the Knight of Cups moving forward, marching forward into this new idea. It just shows that it is powerful to manifest, powerful to put all our efforts into what we want, powerful to put everything in the right direction and do everything we can to make things happen, right? Things don't happen while sitting on a couch. That doesn't work that way, right? It can be magic. It can be magic. But it also, magic demands effort. Magic demands effort. All right, here we go. Maybe that's why you're so exhausted. And the Chariot again. Let's see if there's another or a couple more cards that want to come out in this second deck. Gemini, weekly, money and career. I feel that one wants to come out. Okay. March 20th to the 26th, 2022. Let's pull these first. Gemini, yes, making things official, signing contracts. You have the go-ahead. It's structured. You also have a thorough understanding. You might be utilizing, you might have lawyers, you might have contracts or papers or documents you have to sign. But it feels like once you have accomplished this, once you are getting a green light, for example, or once you maybe have the finances, or you can go ahead on this project, business idea, right? Or diploma that you have, right? It feels like now you're moving into that next big chapter. And the Hierophant is saying, is there also to say that you are relying on old sources. In other words, this new world, this new chaotic world with all kinds of new ways of working, new codes, new regulations, people are really connecting in different ways, reacting in different ways. The connections are a little odd sometimes, right? It's just the world is like that. The world is chaotic. And so when the world is chaotic, people do become a little chaotic, right? In their approach to everything, And sometimes it's not very recognizable. So you are relying on old sources. In other words, maybe you're going back to a company that you really like to work for, or a team of people, or people you like to work for, or people you just rely on, you trust. And you're going back, I don't know why I'm saying back, but it feels like you're hiring people that you know, people that you trust, or you're working with people that you trust, that you worked with prior, that you've had experience with, maybe a company that you worked with before and trust, or a team of people, or lawyers, or whoever is involved in this situation, because I feel like you're not alone in this, because it's big. I feel like you're relying on sources that you already know. Well, it can also be family members, it can be friends, it can be old resources, right? People that it's just energies and people you trust, and you want to work with those people. You don't want to work with BS, right? So you're very careful. And on the fact, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your space, your knowledge, whatever this idea, business, goal requires, you're protective, because maybe it's very confidential, and maybe you can't really talk about it. Or maybe it has been really, really long time in the works, and I think so, and very stressful and competitive, and you can't talk about it too much, and maybe there are people you don't trust. And so you are relying on either lawyers or people to protect you, or people to protect this idea, to protect these sources, right? To make sure you don't have that type of person or energy, mistrust in the situation. And yes, you're very clear on that. You have King of Swords and Queen of Swords, very eloquent, not mincing your words. You're sharp. You're really having to speak about this, and maybe you even have to sign documents. And again, it can be a little confidential. Doesn't have to be. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I think that these are several, it's not just one project. These are general energies. This speaks to many, many, many people, but it just feels like a big project, a big job, or a big responsibility that you have accomplished, and there's more to come. It's just the beginning of this success. It's just the beginning of this big thing that you're doing here. Yes, moving forward can be creative. And like I said in the beginning, it can be an album, as simple as that, but there's a lot going on in an album. And maybe you're touring, right? Maybe you're a musician and you're touring, and that is a lot to pull together, especially today. So if it's something like that, right? And or you're an architect and you're finally building something, or you finally got that job in that company, or you finally got that promotion and you're taking on much more responsibility, but you really battled for that job. You battled for that idea. You battled for that goal, for that purpose, because it really feels like a purpose. You're so determined. 2 times the Chariot. It doesn't get more determined than the Chariot. I mean, my oh my, these goals. I mean, the Chariot, you're so driven and focused that you're not taking any no for an answer. You're not letting anybody in this world but the people or the entities that must be there. It's on a must-know basis or a must-need basis. And your action, motivated, very headstrong, and you want your way, and you're very disciplined. So just keep striving, and You know, I think that you're asserting yourself and being so courageous and bold in expressing your boundaries, your desires, your talent. This seems like a project of a lifetime. Just have faith in yourself, right? Know that you are where you're supposed to be, right? In this powerful reading. Yes. King of Wands. You have King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag doesn't have to be. You're bold, you're creative, you're building your business, you're building your talent, whatever it is. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, 2 times the Chariot, Ace of Swords. You're sharp, yet also very creative. This is a manifesting or a manifestation of a lifetime. Wow. Fantastic reading, Gemini. Comment down below. Let me know if you connect with these readings. Let me know if you connect with these energies, where you stand on your path, what this is all about, if you're okay sharing. And if you're not okay sharing, just put a heart down below. Let me know you connected with these energies. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for your likes, your subs, right? And your comments. I couldn't do this without you. And there you go. Yeah, it seems very artistic. And again, doesn't have to be, but it's a platform where you can express yourself. The utter joy to be able to express your talent, to express your creativity. You're in the right place with the right people, and you're able to show the world who you are. That's why I'm almost relating to a musician or an artist that is, you know, putting an album out and touring. And again, it doesn't have to be that at all. But that's how it feels. Not that I'm a musician and not that I'm touring, but it feels that adrenaline power. But you can have that same adrenaline power because you got that job, right? You got that promotion. You're getting that project up and running. You're opening your own business. You're getting your idea out there. You're showing your talent. Whatever it is for you, it will be different for each and every one. But my, oh my, is this powerful. All right, let's see if there's one more card that wants to come out. Gemini, weekly, money and career, March 20th to 26th, 2022. Am I taking this? Okay, we'll see. All right, 7 of Cups. The musician. There you go. Musician. I don't know. If there's a musician out there, if there's an artist out there that's listening to this, if there's someone, you know, participating and touring or doing an album right now, just let me know. Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you don't want to share anything, because it also feels a little confidential. People, you know. So if you're an artist out there, let me know. Yeah, it's your project of a lifetime. You're almost there. So if it has been difficult or it has been stressful, and it makes sense, a lot of competition, a lot to have to bring together, finding the finances, finding the producers, finding the money, finding the musicians, finding the dancers, finding the logistics, and you know, signing contracts. It's a lot going on. Yes, a lot going on. But you're planning, you're working so hard, step by step by step, diligently, patiently, very, very meticulously planning and hard at work to make this happen. I think there might have been setbacks. There might have been a bit of confusion, but you're there. 10 of Wands, you're at the end of that difficult cycle, very competitive, very stressful cycle, but here you are in all your glory, showing your talent to the world. Wow, it is a fantastic reading, a Gemini. Comment down below, please. Let me know where you stand on your path. And you know, or like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do to push this channel forward. It is an amazing reading. So I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for participating in this channel and giving me energies to push forward in these readings. It is because of you and with you that I have the power to put out these readings. So thank you. Thank you to each and everyone from the bottom of my heart. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.